beautiful butterflies. Hope you guys are feeling beautiful today. Before I start my next video, I would like to let you guys know that I have a friend by the name of Timothy, and he has a poker club, and he asked me if I would share that with you guys. So I want to let you guys know about this poker club. If anyone's interested, you can sign up day or night. I'll post the link to sign up in the description below. And the monthly membership for this club is free. There's a VIP membership you can get, which will cost $5. There's a premium membership, which you can get, which would be $10 monthly. There's a $500 tournament, which is hosted every month. And not only do they give out cash prizes, they give out other prizes such as Xbox Ones, PS4s, WSOP tickets, shoes, watches, and much more. So join Club Flex. It all happens one hand at a time. To sign up, add Timothy Greg Lacey Jr. on Facebook. I'll also put his Facebook link in the description as well. So you'll be looking for two things: the link to his website for Club Flex, and then you'll be looking for the link to his Facebook page if you would like to sign up. Thank you. Okay, now let's get into the topic of the video today, which is going to be autism. This is something that I've been so excited to make a video about because I feel like autism is a mental illness that is most definitely in need of having people more aware of this illness and more aware of the symptoms of this illness. There's a lot of people that are having children these days that don't even really know what autism is. They heard of it, don't really know what it is. So I'm basically about to just break it down for you. The full name of autism is Autism Spectrum Disorder, or ASD. ASD refers to the broad range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech, and nonverbal communication. Autism affects an estimated 1 in 59 children in the United States today. There is not one autism, but many subtypes, and since autism is a spectrum disorder, each person with ASD has a distinct set of strengths and challenges. The ways in which people with autism learn, think, and problem solve can range from highly skilled to severely challenged. Some people with ASD may require significant support in their daily lives, while others may need less support and in some cases live entirely independently. Autism is often accompanied by sensory sensitivities, GI disorders, which is your gastrointestinal tract, your intestines, your stomach, things like that, seizures or sleep disorders, as well as mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, and attention issues. Indicators of autism usually appear by age 2 or 3. Some delays can appear even earlier, as early as 18 months of age. People with autism have trouble communicating. They have trouble understanding what other people think and feel, and this makes it very hard for them to express themselves either with words or through gestures, facial expressions, and touch. A child with ASD who is very sensitive may be greatly troubled, sometimes even pained by sounds, touches, smells, or sights that seem normal to others. Children who are autistic may have repetitive, stereotyped body movements such as rocking, pacing, or hand flipping. They may have unusual responses to people, attachments to objects, resistance to change in routines, or aggressive or self-injurious behaviors. Some children with ASD may also develop seizures. Autism is 4 times more common in boys than it is in girls, and nothing affects your child's ability or your child's risk of having autism. Not your family, it's not really genetic or anything like that. Your income, lifestyle, or educational levels do not affect child's chance of being autistic. So basically it's a random pick of the draw. Some symptoms of autism include inappropriate social interaction, poor eye contact, compulsive behavior, impulsivity, repetitive movements, self-harm, persistent repetition of words, learning disabilities, speech delays, intense interest in a limited number of things, problems paying attention, unaware of others' emotions, depression, anxiety, change in voice, sensitivity, or tic. And for those of you who don't know what tic is like a repetitive movement that your body makes without you doing it yourself. Like, for example, I'll use my son. My son has tic. Every now and then he'll come complain to me, "Mommy, my eyes are moving." And what he means when he says that, his eyes are literally like they're twitching. And you can visually see his eyes twitching, but he can't make it stop. And it freaks him out every single time. So that's what tic is. It doesn't only happen when your eyes, it can happen in any body part. Tic is basically a muscle spasm. It's a small muscle spasm. There's not much for me to say on the topic of autism. I'm not autistic. I do know a few people that are autistic. One of my best friends has a brother who is autistic, and her brother's freaking awesome. I love him. And I used to work when I lived in Pennsylvania. My mom is a teacher, so I used to work with her. She works with special needs children. And I used to volunteer with her in the summertime. So I've definitely worked with autistic children before, and it's definitely interesting watching the different autistic people, because literally, like, as the definition says, every person that has autism is not the same. You'll literally have a person that can't even talk to you, but then you'll meet another autistic person who can have a full-blown, like, genius conversation with you. They're smarter than you are. Like, seriously, it really ranges that severely. So it's definitely a disease that is different. It's definitely different, and it affects every person that has it differently. I can relate with the compulsive behaviors. Compulsive behaviors is definitely something that, me having bipolar disorder, I definitely am very compulsive. I do things without even thinking about it sometimes. And then after I do it, I'm like, why did I just do that? So I definitely can relate to that. Self-harm I can relate to as well. I've done videos about talking about suicide and things like that. I've definitely gone down that road. So that's also how I can relate to anybody with autism that self-harms. Depression and anxiety definitely is a big, like, I most definitely can relate to that, because I experience that. I experience anxiety every day. Depression I experience on a, flip-flop basis. I'm either depressed or I'm either manic. But anxiety, I definitely experience that every single day of my life. I cannot tell you a day where I don't get anxious, something doesn't give me anxiety, and I start shaking and stuff. It literally happens every day. Sensitivity. I know people with autism sometimes have sensitivity to textures and sounds and, like, touch and stuff like that. I am the same way. Sounds, I'm very sensitive to sounds. I'm sensitive. My skin is very sensitive. Some fabrics, I can't even, like, don't even put it near me, because it's going, I can't even explain it to you. I just can't. Just don't even touch me with it. Seriously, it freaks me out. And it's not that, like, I'm freaked out by it. It's just the fact of literally as soon as it touches my skin, like, the feeling of it, it freaks me out. Yeah. Sounds freak me out. I can't be around loud noises. That's majority of the time. Autistic people don't like loud sounds as well. You make a bang, they might freak out. And once they do, it's not a good thing. So I do know I can most definitely relate to that. Loud sounds, or even being in, like, a crowd of people, I know they don't like that either. Most of them don't like that. So yeah, I definitely can relate to that as well. But I'm going to end this. That's all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to put the link to my fundraiser in the comments. Please participate in my fundraiser. I have $15 t-shirts that I made, and I also just have a donation box open if you want to just donate money as opposed to buying a t-shirt. So please contribute to that. I also have items for sale still. I added a few new items. I added pop sockets, and so I would like you guys to check those out as well. I also added a semicolon butterfly bracelet. So I don't know if you guys know what the semicolon stands for. It basically stands for a sentence that is incomplete, you're still completing it. I don't know if you understand the English language, you put a semicolon at the end of the sentence that you want to continue on. You don't want to make it an incomplete sentence, because then it would just be two sentences in one, and yeah, that's incomplete sentence. But if you add that semicolon there, you can make it a complete sentence. You'll have those two sentences separated by the semicolon. So if you put that into a life perspective, somebody that wants to kill themselves and end their life sentence, that semicolon is what that stands for, basically saying that this person gathered enough strength to not kill themselves and to continue on their sentence. And that is very important to me because, as I say all the time, self-help is key, and nobody deserves to go out that way. Seriously. So if you feel suicidal, please get help. Please talk to somebody. Please, even if you want to talk to me, like I say, I'm here. I'm here for everybody. And also, I just want you guys to have a great rest of your day.